How's it going? It's Dr. Greg Marion here at One Spine Chiropractic. Today we're discussing scoliosis and what we can do for scoliosis. But more importantly, have you ever been told you have scoliosis or maybe have to wear this big conky brace? Another thing we want to do is prevent that from happening. So what we do here in our office is we actually correct the curve. Same way dentists and orthodontists get teeth straight, we as chiropractors, through research, technology, and equipment we have in the office, can actually get your bones straight. Like I said, we want to get these bones straight early because unfortunately we wait and wait and wait. What happens is that curve gets worse with time. So the earlier we detect it, the more prevention we could do, and the better things we could do to get things feeling better for the long term. So some tests that we do in office, first of all, is a thorough chiropractic examination that allows us to evaluate your posture, but more importantly, do a test called Adams test, where we have a patient bend forward and evaluate their spine. A lot of times if they have a curvature or a rib humping, that's a positive sign of scoliosis. People tend to do scoliosis screenings at school, which is great. Dr. Ramos in our Leveling Clinic goes to a lot of community schools around here and does free scoliosis screenings. So if you suspect that you might have scoliosis or one of your students has scoliosis, give our office a call and we're more than happy to set up a scoliosis screening in your school, free of charge. Another test that we do here in office, besides the thorough chiropractic examination, is computerized analysis. What that allows us to do is evaluate the posture. With you standing there, we have an iPad system that takes a picture and evaluate how that posture is doing, make sure your shoulders are nice and equal, make sure your pelvis and your hips are nice and equal, make sure we don't have a head tilt or anything like that. That gives us some baseline information, some data to evaluate as we're correcting things, how much better and straighter things are doing. The third and most important thing we do here to evaluate for scoliosis is a chiropractic x-ray. The chiropractic x-ray is a do all and say all because that takes all the guesswork out and lets us evaluate exactly where the curvatures are at, top, bottom, middle, say your cervical, thoracic, or lumbar spine. But more importantly, once we get those pictures done, we could do a measurement called a Cobb angle. This Cobb angle, it determines exactly how much of a curvature you have in certain areas of your spine. So Cobb's angle from 0 to 20 is mild scoliosis. Cobb angle from 20 to 40 is moderate scoliosis, and Cobb angle 40 plus is severe scoliosis, which a lot of times people may have to get a surgery for. So what we want to do is get things early as we can. That way we can start working on things and get them corrected. What irritates me sometimes is when a patient says, "Oh, my pediatrician said, let's just evaluate and watch this curvature over time." What we want to do is not evaluate and wait and monitor it. We want to actually do some corrective care as quick as we can, because those curvatures that are at 10, 15, 20, we want to get those corrected as much as we can, closer to baseline and 0. That way we get you feeling better, but more importantly, prevent any further damage or any irritations to the thoracic spine, the lumbar spine, and things like that. So if you're suspected you have any scoliosis or one of your kids has scoliosis, give our office a call. We're more than happy to take a look and see what we do to get you feeling better, but more importantly, get the results you need. Thank you.